I hired an assistant. If you don't like him fat, then he ain't the man for me. Y'all know I am not a fixer-upper type of bitch. It's just been a lot, child. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Why did I just say it like that? That was very weird. That's not what I was trying to say. What do I normally say? Hey y'all, welcome back to another reseller vlog. It is currently 6:14 in the morning. I'm actually supposed to be leaving in like 15 minutes, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I'm actually printing out shipping labels for the items that sold. I haven't vlogged in like a couple of weeks, which I just needed the break, I'll be honest with y'all. But I have so much to catch y'all up on. Today is January 1st, 2025. It is a new year. Like, it is so exciting because I feel like I learned all my lessons last year, and this year I'm going to reap all the benefits. Sales are back normal. I think I went above my $200 goal yesterday, which we absolutely love. The holidays are over. Hopefully you guys had an amazing holiday season. For some reason, I just realized this year at my big age of 32, last year Christmas was the first year that I spent with my mom and my dad, like ever on Christmas together. That's crazy. But anyways, I mean, my dad used to send us like packages and stuff because we used to live in California. So for Christmas, he would just send us like Christmas gifts, but we never physically was together. So it was really fun, and we had a great time. So I was running a sale. I think I told y'all I was running a sale on eBay. I'm gonna make sure it ended because then I'm gonna send all of these 257 people like a 20% off offer. And I'm sure some of them are gonna bite because they're thinking like, oh, it's discounted, da, da, da. That always happens. I don't know how I was able to go the whole month, well, the whole like last week or two without sending offers when I'm just so accustomed to doing it on eBay. But very proud of myself. I got some cute Christmas gifts. My dad got me this Stanley flask. I did not ask for this. I asked for something completely different. But what I did realize is that this will be useful during the summertime because my sister has a pool in her backyard. So I'm just gonna put my alcoholic beverages in here and drink out of it. But for now, I'm using it for water. So I got some Keats watch bands. I only asked for one. My mom bought me 3, so we love that. Y'all know I am not a fixer-upper type of bitch, and my wrist is too small, so I had to take out whatever the thing is called, and now I can't put the damn pen thing back in. So I'm just like, girl, I need to put on some clothes, and then I need to make my coffee, and then we can skedaddle. So something I was watching on another reseller's like day in a life vlog. He used Flip as well as a cross-listing service, and what he does is in the morning he actually makes it like a part of his admin is to you know, delist the items that sold. Now since we clearly have 2 different businesses, because I think he sells hard goods mostly, I kind of have to jump on the ball a lot sooner because I just had an incident where I sold the same. Oh my goodness. Toner is really gonna always expose you. Damn, is my pillowcase dirty? I literally showered and washed my face last night, so why are we that dirty? That's gross. But I use this. This has literally been a game changer in my skincare. I got my hair braided. I went to a new place. It was 2 twin girls working on it, so they did amazing. They literally got done in 3 hours. I've always hated watching people brush their teeth. I don't know what it is, but when they're brushing their teeth and that the toothpaste gets like, it just makes me want to throw up. This Ember has been a game changer. But I'm gonna use my other Stanley. My garbage disposal stinks. Let me see. Oh, look like I'm going to the office. Let me change. I just checked the weather and it said that it's 38 degrees outside, which is not like Texas because it has, oops, it's actually really been hot. Oh, let me not say hot, but it has not been cold. But now I'm seeing some shit on TikTok where like the second week on, or the second week, it's supposed to be, oh, this is cute. The Apple Watch just did fireworks for the new year. That's so cute. But anyway, so they're saying that it's supposed to be some snow or something, and I'm hoping not because I malfunctioned. And I feel like all the other years that it snowed, my son's dad was doing what he needed to do as far as dropping off my packages. So that actually makes me nervous because I have moved my inventory. Yesterday I did pack all of my orders, so my other Hulkin is in my car, but I didn't want to have to make like another trip, so I just put everything in the Goodwill bag. But I gotta carry my coffee, I gotta carry my water. I'm not going back down there. So y'all, I actually took my tree down immediately. So this is what it looks like over here. This light is out. I've already called maintenance, so I just gotta wait on it. Thank God I got the damn lamp. But this is my little gallery wall. I had to do some little trickery with this one. I don't know if y'all remember in a vlog where I showed y'all this beautiful ass like portrait painting, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this on my wall. The paper wouldn't come out, so then I ended up having to cut it down all the way to this size just so I can put it inside here, because this little thing actually doesn't have a way to put the pictures in it through the back. So I had to tape it on the inside, and it's pretty janky, so don't look at it too close. Of course, that's my baby. I love coffee. And then that is my mozziac that Ashley made me, and then that is my nephew and niece. They first met my son I think when he was like 9 months. So yeah, this is still a cute little space. It's my little nook, if you will. But it is currently 6:39, so I definitely need to be running up out of here. So let's go. I had to wait till the sun came up a little bit before I hopped on camera as I was driving. For starters, I hired an assistant. I know I told y'all in like a previous video that I was gonna get an assistant. I already knew the assistant, but let's rewind a little bit. So when I talked in another video where I was just like, you know, venting about me just being completely overwhelmed, and I just realized, hey, you can only do so much. And that was pretty much my capacity for a while, because I was just so mentally exhausted from my business. And then the rate that it was going in December, like I was starting to get scared. And it just was, it was scary, you know what I'm saying? So when I called my sister, she said that she would help me get my inventory together. So I'm just like, oh, you just don't know. Like I was quite literally, you know, just going through it. Because I remember telling y'all I had already asked her a month or so ago when we first started talking back, kind of like as a little joke, throwing it out there. So I just was telling her, like, you know, I've just been having a slew of problems on top of my sales already being slow. Like, it's ridiculous. So I told her that it's the inventory that I needed to get together. So she devised the plan. Well, we got off the phone, and then she came over to my storage unit because she thought we were gonna try to work on it that day. And I'm just like, girl, no, I still got a list. I still got a whole bunch of shit I gotta do today. So that's not gonna happen. So she said, how about you move your inventory to my dining room area free of charge? So she alleviated one thing, so that $250 that I'd be paying a month at that storage unit, I don't have to pay. And then as a side note, y'all know that I'm moving into a 2-bedroom in March. So for the next 3 months, my inventory will be at my sister's house, free of charge. So I'm gonna save like $700 to $800, which we absolutely love. I think $800 I'm gonna save. Anyways, so that was problem number one. Problem number two was that my inventory was absolutely not as organized as I think. There are quite a bit of items that are returns that I just never relisted. So I have a lot of items that are just sitting in my tote that's probably relisted on that one platform that it got, you know, returned on. And then I have items that I just
I don't even know. It could be in the wrong place. So I also asked her, could she make me a spreadsheet, like a new one, where I can just start fresh, because I have 3,400 items on the spreadsheet that I currently have. Every time I would go sell my items to a buy sell trade store, I never deleted it from my spreadsheet, just because I didn't have the capacity and I didn't have the time. So I just left it there. So I have over 1,000 items still listed in my spreadsheet that don't even need to be there. So I just wanted to start completely fresh versus trying to go in and delete ones and, you know, do all of that. That way I can make it easier to find. So what I plan on doing for this year is that once all of this inventory is updated in the spreadsheet, I plan on actually just having like a median number, so I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, this item was $1.21, this item was $1.71, this item was $1.52. Like, no, it'll just be one flat amount. And since I do shop at the bins for my inventory, that's not going to be hard at all. So I forgot to tell y'all, so with my sister being my assistant, she's going to be helping me not just with my reselling business, she's going to be helping me with my personal life too. So she is also helping me with apartments. I sent her the list of things that I wanted to, you know, accomplish with a new apartment, so she's going to actually help me with that. She actually went to go and view some apartments, so I love her. All right, y'all, so I'm looking for new what are the racks? I'm looking for new racks. We did all of the dimensions at the house, and this is what we are going to leave with. This one in particular, we're going to use this for like the baby clothes and like shorts and stuff, but this one is going to be for all the boxes and all the fun things. I see you. It's 5:03 in the morning, and good morning. I left y'all yesterday. I feel like while I was trying to work, I was just trying to get through it. But I did make progress. I feel like me and my sister did a lot, or should I say my assistant. We got a lot accomplished yesterday. And today, the reason why I'm up so early is because I plan on trying to leave my apartment about 5:30 so I can get there by 6. And then I can at least work for 4.5 hours. Because I'm going to go get my nails done today. I have to decide if I wanted to get my nails done or go to the bins. And since I already have, well, y'all can't see, but I already have, I think like 30 items. Last Friday, I actually asked him to keep our son because I moved everything out of the storage unit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was like on a whim. I had no intentions of moving out of that storage unit until March when I moved into my apartment. But you know, things happen. And honestly, I'm actually happy that it happened the way that it did. Why are these not printed? Yesterday, I literally went, I came home and I was actually supposed to list those items. But what ended up happening was I was so tired because since it was a new year, they was popping firecrackers. And I think collectively, I think I got like 3.5 hours of sleep. So my body was just like, girl. And then I worked, I drunk. I never drink venti coffees, ever. I think the last time I had a venti coffee, I must have lived in California. Very long time ago. I don't drink ventis. But I needed me a venti coffee. I almost asked him for an extra shot of espresso, but I said, you need to calm down, okay? You need to relax. Because I didn't finish all of my coffee that I made at my apartment. So I'm like, I need something, because by 9 o'clock I was so sleepy. But that venti coffee had held me, like, so I was happy about that. But today is gonna be better. I've gotten enough sleep. I was so shocked that they weren't popping firecrackers last night. Because y'all know, during 4th of July, they pop firecrackers for like 2 weeks afterwards. So
I was so happy that they weren't. So that helped. But I did wake up a few times, but I don't even care. As long as I got some rest, it don't even matter. I still have 2 items that I have not found that sold on Thursday that I really need to get shipped out. That's why I want to make sure I get there at 6, because I'm gonna pull the orders and I'll show y'all what actually sold. Because I was supposed to do that yesterday, but I didn't pull out the camera. I'm not gonna do my makeup again today just because I genuinely don't feel like it, and what I'm doing I don't really need to do makeup, you know. So I'm gonna be sans makeup for the day. I also got 5 sales on Poshmark. So 5 on eBay, 5 on Poshmark. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what the sales is supposed to be. I keep seeing the angel numbers 444. I saw it twice yesterday, and I just saw it again on the label. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but I'm not saying this because once I get everything in order, and probably starting in February, I'm gonna start like doing sit-down videos and like doing my own deep dives and like bringing y'all informative videos. I haven't really had the opportunity to, because, you know, that's just not where I'm at, because I don't have time. But I'm gonna have time because I'm gonna have an assistant. I won't be as stressed out as I have been because my inventory will be in order. So I'm gonna start working on that. I've already started writing down some topics and stuff and things that I want to deep dive into and stuff like that. So I've already kind of started something. I need to fill out my money order so I can drop that off. I fucking hate, so my apartment, they switched over to new management, and before we had the website that we could literally just use, pay the rent, set any type of maintenance requests or anything like that. And now I feel like this new management is garbage, because now I gotta get a fucking money order, which is an inconvenience. So I had to pay $2 when it was free to get the money order. And then what else did they do? They not dumping the trash every single day. So the last people that was here, valet trash is $22 a month, and they come every single day. Of course, on holidays, expect to not see them. That's not a problem. I don't even care. But I kid y'all not, they came once last week for Christmas. Once. And I barely made that one. And I was so angry because my son's shit is in them trash cans, okay? And that stinks up the apartment. I'm in a fucking studio. So it's like, the garbage was here for days, and I bet you're like, girl, you should have took it out. I did. I finally took it out. Because after the 3rd day of them not taking the fucking trash, I'm like, okay, bet. I'll take it then. So I have to take my own trash out. And that, I was even telling my sister, like, I am at a stage in my life that I've noticed now that I'm in my early 30s. I am being vocal about everything. Like the old Gloria, where I just be quiet, play nice, and to get along. That's not me anymore, okay? I'm doing one of these. I am so sorry, y'all. I had every intentions of vlogging last week. It's just that every time I got to my sister's house, I would start working on the inventory, and then I would completely forget to vlog. Last week looked a lot different than this week. Last week I would wake up at like 6, well, most like 5, and then go to her place from 6 to, you know, 2, and I would start working on my inventory. Now I actually did get quite a bit done, but this week, since we have snow coming to Texas, I needed to focus on just making sure that I have enough inventory to photograph and list for the rest of the week, and just kind of like, I guess, get my mind mentally prepared that I'm gonna be snowed in. Ironically, the days that we're supposed to get snow actually land on the days that I have my son, which is closer to the weekend. So it kind of works out. But the issue is that I was gonna stay at my sister's house, but I recently changed my mind because I have to edit and I can't edit on my laptop. So I'm gonna have to stay home and have my Snuggie on because it's really fucking cold. It's 25 degrees outside. And it's literally 4:54 in the morning, by the way. I think I only got like 4 hours of sleep. I've actually been up for an hour. I feel like when there are days where I'm gonna be really busy, my mind and body just won't let me rest. So the prior day, I actually got like a full 8 hours of sleep. I felt amazing, but I ended up working till 10 p.m. last night, and I woke up at 6 in the morning. So I had a really long day, really long. I ended up staying at the Benz for like, what, 5 hours? I know, never, that has never happened. I only stayed because it was good and I really wanted to source enough for the whole week. However, I had only sourced 70 items and I was even supposed to film a haul, but I ended up putting the items that I photographed and stuff away. I do have some items left here that I think I'm gonna go ahead and haul. So I gotta film 2 videos today. I need to film my December recap. Initially I wasn't gonna recap, but I'm gonna go ahead and recap. And I closed out my books and I am so proud of myself for meeting a goal that I didn't know that I was gonna be able to meet collectively. So I was really happy with how much I collectively made last year. Yeah, it's only up from there. So I gotta film that recap, and then I need to film this haul, and then I need to go to the bins today because I just need 1 more day's worth of inventory because I already got today's and then tomorrow's, but I need Thursday's. All right, so let me rewind. So on today's agenda, I need to film 2 videos. I need to go to the Goodwill outlet. I need to go ship orders. And then I need to go to Target to buy like little things. I need to write this down. I need toothpaste. Where's my notes? But that's essentially it. And then of course I need to list and cross list. The goal says I'm up kind of early. So what I have reverted back to is that 9 a.m. is when I leave the house because that's when I go to the bins. But I was kind of conflicted because I was thinking that if I go ahead and prep for the video now, I go do my makeup, 6 o'clock I can film the videos, 7 o'clock I can leave my apartment. It's gonna take me 30 minutes to get to my sister's. I can, you know, grab the orders, ship the orders within an hour, and then by 8:30 I'll be heading back over here to go to the bins. And then after I leave the bins, after 2 hours, I can just come back home and then I can go ahead and knock out photographing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do for 3 days, but at least 2 days I can photograph today and then tomorrow's. So that is on the agenda. I think it's possible, but I need to hurry up and get to it. I was on my Poshmark one day and I noticed that all of the items that were not for sale were showing up at the top of my feed, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I ended up reaching out to Posh VA. I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. What's the thing? So that led me to look into how my closet was being shared, and I noticed that it wasn't being shared. So I got instantly angry because I'm like, how long has this been happening? So I noticed that, cause y'all know Partial VA actually shows you like the number. Mind y'all, I have 2,300 active listings. So if I see that my closet was only shared 430 times for the whole day, that's a problem. And then when I see that not for sale items are at the top, that's also a problem. So I reach out to customer service and we're emailing back and forth. He finally comes to the conclusion like, hey, you have another platform or something else sharing your closet. It's showing that your closet was shared 9,000 times yesterday and we only, shared it 3,000 times. So then I'm trying to figure out, what do you mean? Like, what other service? Because I'm only using cross-listing service. And side note, I've been testing out different ones and they're all a disappointment, let me just say. And please do not recommend anything to me. I'm just trying to work it out, what's gonna work for me. I tried 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊. Honestly, I might end up going back to them. I'm not even sure. But I currently have been trying out One Shop, I wanna say. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, One Shop. There's a few things that I do like about it, and then there's a few things that I don't like about it. And the interface is the one that I hate. It's so tacky. It's just so outdated, but that's not a reason to not use a platform. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, that's the only thing that I've been using because I've disabled 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 from my account. Flip has been regular, nothing's going on with Flip. And I'm like, I haven't tried any other ones, so it's gotta be One Shop. So then I go on their app and I notice that they're sharing my closet. And that wasn't my intent when I downloaded it. I'm on a free trial right now. So I downloaded it because I've been really just wanting to get a new cross-listing service or just try different ones out. And the one that I was gonna be working with, they are taking light years to respond. I've been waiting on them to see what we can work out, but clearly it's gonna be nothing because they're taking forever today. Like, we're talking weeks. But anyway, so I go and I notice that One Shop is actually sharing my closet. So I toggle it off. I go apologize to customer service for 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊 because I'm not rude, but I was definitely acting like a Karen, but not in a like super rude way, but still being very like, y'all need to get y'all shit together. So I apologized to him. And then once I disabled One Shop, later on that day, I noticed that it's still sharing my closet and the not for sale is back at the top. So I've reached back out to him. I'm like, hey, I disabled the other platforms. It's looking like it's your platform, okay? Because at first I'm like, maybe it was the bot, and that's why I apologize to him. But once I noticed that I disabled that one, it's still sharing my closet, and of course I have to do the investigating and make sure that it was 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊 before I reached back out to him. So I paused it. I paused 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊, and then I waited to see was anything coming up. Nothing was coming up. I restarted it, and I started to notice that not for sale was showing back up. So I'm like, okay, it was y'all the whole time. So I canceled my subscription. I never responded back to him because he was like, oh, restart this. Mind you, I restarted my computer. I uninstalled 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊. I reinstalled 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊. Like, I went through all different channels before I reached out to 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊 customer service because that's just what I do. So I was livid. So I ended up saying I'm just gonna try Flip. And mind you, I tried Flip years ago with their sharing service. I only used their cross-listing service, but I tried their sharing service, and I noticed that it just would not like work in a sense of like actually making my items share. So I set up a schedule. Mind you, I set the schedule up at like 8 in the morning. I'm out the house by 10. And I noticed that while I'm gone, I checked my Poshmark account and I noticed that the same item that I had marked not for sale was still the very first one. And it's been hours later. So the scheduled time that I put, Flip to share my items was not sharing it. So then I got angry. I get home. And then I'm like, okay, let me just turn back on the One Shop because I've already canceled my 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊. I turn back on the One Shop. I noticed that none of my items that are not for sale is shared. So then I'm so happy. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. And then I'm like, okay, we love that. And I'm like, okay, now I need to try to make sure this cross-listing service actually works on One Shop. I think that they are putting more effort into their app than they are the desktop. I am a desktop lister. I prefer to list on my desktop, not my phone. I was trying to do it on my desktop, but it was actually user error. So I blame myself, not them, because I wasn't like scrolling. Because what was happening was when I had Pasha VA, I had it set up that at 6 a.m. they relist all of my stale items. And since I have one shop relisting my stale items, theirs does not have a time frame. They are relisting, I guess, throughout the day. So when I was importing new listings on one shop, it was pulling all of those relisted items as well as the items that I had just listed on Poshmark, and I just needed to scroll down and find them. So I'm gonna work with that today because I also canceled my Flip account. So if I could get everything streamlined through one shop, okay. And then they also have a lot of different other features that I don't want to play around with right now. I'm gonna just try to get the ball rolling with just cross-listed and let it share my closet, and then I will venture over to other things. But they are linked to Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop, which are all 4 platforms that I resell on, so it just works out perfectly. So I still got a few things that I need to kind of like work through, but for the most part I still think that this one might be a winner. I just need to make sure, because I was racking my brain. I was literally Googling cross-listing services, Poshmark bots, and just none of them made sense to me. Like, I even looked at Vendu like y'all said, and that one almost got me because somebody in my comments told me that they have a unlimited for $50. I went and looked at the $50 off option, and you see nothing that was unlimited. So that's where I'm struggling, because are they gonna count items that are relisted as, you know, the credits and all that? So like I said, one shop is looking like it's about to be my new place. But we'll figure that out. I do have a affiliate link if y'all want to test it out for 7 days. I believe it's going to be free the first 7 days, and I think the only thing that really made this one stand out to me as well is that they have an app. So if you do, you know, want to list on the go, you can, because you do it through the app. You can cross list through the app, like, and the bot is also cloud-based. So that's the part that I really needed as well, because if I'm out and about, like I just told y'all, and I try to use Flip to you know, refresh my Poshmark closet, it didn't share for 6 hours while I was gone. But if I was using one shop, I just hit a button. So okay, y'all, so I actually just got done filming my videos. I did a haul, and then I did a you know, what is it called? Oh, recap. This lighting is fire. This is actually my light for my you know, reselling stuff. So I am gonna sit y'all down actually. Okay, so now that that is done, it is currently 7:32. I actually just remote started my car, so by the time I'm done with this, I can actually just get in and drive. I'm actually making really good time. I want it to be done by 7. This lighting is very sensual. Let me change this. Much better. This light is broke, so I've been using this light. And wait, where is it? It's right here. Y'all can barely see it. But I turned it upside. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. I turned it upward. And it just kind of gives off the best type of vibe. So oh no, it's wet. So I bought Shipped, which is a Target like delivery service, because I was gonna start using that, because I'm just kind of like, I don't really be having time to go get groceries and stuff. So I'm like, I'll just have it delivered. So I had it, you know, I bought the thing to have it delivered. Tell me why I ended up receiving a notification from the shopper saying that the item, one of the items was not able to like be found. I can't stay on track. I know y'all probably like, girl, let's get it together. It's so pretty. Okay, my windows are like fogged up a little bit. Anyways, so I get a notification that one of the items that was on my list is not actually able to be found, that I want to substitute it. And it was my son's little Annie like organic cookies, and he loves those. So I was just like, yeah, that's fine, just get whatever. So next thing I know, I get 4, 5 items need to be substituted. So then I was livid, y'all. I said, cancel the whole order. And then I apologized to him, and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience of you and your time, but I'm literally ordering 12 items, and 6 of them are not going to be able to be like purchased because they're out of stock. And I went and looked at the name of the person, and it was a man. And I'm just like, why do they keep letting men shop? They should not be allowed to shop, because even on one of the items that he took a photo of, like, did you want to substitute it? I actually saw the box of cookies turned to the side. So it's like, you're not even looking, you know? I got so angry. Of course, I called customer service. I am literally in my era of not just allowing things to slide. I used to be where I'm just like, oh, it is what it is. I give people the benefit of the doubt, like whatever. Absolutely not. I'm in a whole new era now, okay? So I ended up contacting them, and I'm like, hey, I want to cancel the whole order. It doesn't make any sense that when I sat there and I handpicked all of these items, that their inventory is not matching up with it. They should have it to where if it's only 2 in stock, automatically say it's out of stock. Do not say, oh, okay, it's 2, you're getting 1 of them. Like, no, absolutely not. So I was so mad, because at that point I'm like, okay, well, now I have to go shop and I don't have time. So I was just so annoyed. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just start shopping on Fridays, because I ended up going out on Friday with my son to go buy. Okay, I probably should leave now. Okay.
So as I was driving, I realized that I'm not gonna go to the bins, because I do have enough inventory for today and tomorrow. And I'll be honest, the sleet or the snow or whatever the hell we supposed to be getting is actually not supposed to happen until Thursday, I want to say evening. So I probably can still try to go to the bins tomorrow, just have inventory for Thursday. However, I'm deciding in this very moment that it's not really needed. So I won't stress myself out about it, but I definitely want to make sure that I actually, you know, just get this taken care of, because I'm gonna go over here, and then that way I'm not like rushing back to get to the house. So I'm actually just gonna stay here and do, you know, the inventorying of the items until 2. Well, probably until like 1, so I can go to the grocery store. But that way, because it's too much driving for me. Like, I'm coming over here for 30 minutes just to try to rush back to go to the bins. Like, it's overkill at that point. So I'd already devised a plan while I was sitting in the car, that I'm going to start going over there between 5 and 9. So I'm definitely going to be having to go to sleep early, and just, you know, I feel like January is going to be really hard, and it's going to test my patience. But it needs to be done. So that way, by the time that I move into my 2-bedroom, everything is good. Like, all I got to worry about is just moving the inventory and moving my items, and life is good. To be honest with y'all, I feel like I would prefer to start the inventorying once I moved into my apartment, but it just would have been too much of a hassle to try to move all, you know, 30 some odd bins just for me to have to end up taking them out, you know. But I feel like if it was just placed at my own place, it is just much easier to be able to go through everything at my own pace, because this is an hour just with the drive time. So 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back, is I'm taking that out of my day just to drive over here to get this taken care of. But it's fine. I do have my pea coat on today, y'all. What I tell y'all, I was gonna need my black sweater, even though these look like 2 different blacks, just to make it look normal. But super warm. This rag and bone beanie that I told y'all about, it is actually made out of wool, so I'm warm as hell. I got on my Uggs, I got on some sweatpants, I got this hoodie, and then this pea coat on. I feel toasty as hell. I actually just pulled out my gloves because my fingertips was cold. But yeah, y'all, it's just been a lot, child. That's why I haven't been vlogging that much, because I just don't have time. So even like today, I've been up for 4.5 hours and it's only 8 a.m. I did accomplish 2 videos, so that's a good thing. I'm about to stay here until 1. Probably should have got coffee, because I drink coffee at 5. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to Starbucks first and get me a venti and something to eat, so then I can push through these next 4 hours and at least clear out like 2 bins. I want to at least finish the large and the extra large. I'm hoping that like the snow, sleet, whatever the hell this is gone by Sunday, because I'm gonna get nervous, because y'all know how Texas, if y'all ever watch any of the news when 2021 happened, it was madness. And I was actually working for Frito-Lay as a sanitation supervisor, and no matter what position I am in, I'm always me to my core. So if y'all think like on a Titanic where the motherfuckers was like, well, we just gonna play the music and try to, fuck that, I'm jumping off this boat. Y'all about to put me in a damn, they both ran a light. Y'all about, oh, he did too. Oh, okay, now that was a bit excessive. That's crazy. That's how accidents happen. That's crazy work. He knew damn well he couldn't make that. Anyways, so what I was trying to say is that when I was working at Frito-Lay and the Snowmageddon happened, I went the day before, and I used to work second shift, so I worked from 2 to 10, and they was saying, because the sleet and stuff was supposed to happen that night, so I left at the perfect timing, and I had a 30-minute drive back then. So I get home, and then I see, you know, whatever's going on, management group messages all the managers, and they're like, hey, make sure you let your team know that we do have hotels on standby, because they were going to pay for the hotels. If, you know, you came to work, they pay for your hotel. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not, you think I'm about to drive 30 minutes in the snow just to be at work where I'm sure a lot of the workers are going to call out and a lot of issues are going to be happening, because just because it's snowing in a place that is just don't seem like it should be snowing in, the chips don't stop being made. You know what I'm saying? Like, the distribution does not stop happening. So they thought that everybody was just going to show up to work and prioritize their job instead of their safety. So they was offering, like, you know, hotels and shit, and I didn't even respond to the thing, because I'm not coming to work. You think I'm about to jeopardize my car and my safety just so y'all can sell chips? Absolutely not. And anybody that went to work, kudos to you. I can give a fuck about the money. That, I feel like that's what jobs don't understand. Like, they assume like, oh, you need money, so you gotta come to work. And don't get me wrong, like, yeah, money is important. Like, I gotta, you know, get it to pay my bills, but I'm not stressing over it. Like, I am not stressing over. You can ride my ass all you want. I'm not going no faster. Hell, actually, I'm about to slow down. How about that? Yeah, go the fuck around. Play with somebody else. Anyways, so I ended up, of course, you know, not going to work for a couple of days until the snow like went away. And at the time, of course, I was still reselling. Packages was dropped off hella late. My boyfriend at the time was doing the dropping off. He didn't care. This man is the typical, now I don't want to say typical, but he loved his job, clearly. He didn't want to miss no days at work, so he was driving in the snow. He talking about all you got to do is drive slow. You literally can drive up the street. I have to drive on a fucking highway. Are you nuts? And then, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like a car pile up at one point. Like 130 some cars piled up. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You really thought that I was about to jeopardize my life and my car for some chips? Absolutely not. So I just thought that was funny, and people did go to work. Like when I got back to work, they was like, girl, why you didn't come? And I knew that had to been like the turning point for the company, because they was just like, did we really hire the best supervisor for this position? And y'all didn't. Absolutely not. Because it looks bad, like supervisor not showing up. But I ain't give a shit. Like I'm not risking nothing for nobody. I'm a person that call out for mental health days, okay? So yeah, I'm just a different breed. I'll have to say. Like I've always been a workaholic. That is just a natural thing in me. So I will always do more than what is needed. That's just who I am. But as I got older, I realized working hard only gets you more work. So what's the purpose? They see that you finish a task early and you do a great job at it. Oh, great, more tasks for you. Because I found myself doing that to people, and that's not cool, you know what I'm saying? But as a part of management, you see the good apples and you take advantage of the good apples, and you know, that's just what that was. But I don't know why I went off on a tangent, but I just thought that it was funny. What I was trying to say is that even though this is my reselling business, I'm quite literally not coming out the house if it's snowing outside. So if Monday is snowing, guess who's not leaving the house? Who's not dropping off packages? Me. So tomorrow I plan on pushing my ship time back at least until Tuesday. So then I won't be stressed out, because if Thursday is actually supposed to be the snow, that means that I'm not driving way over here to pick up orders. So I need to change that. Not tomorrow, Thursday. I need to change it tomorrow to push back my time, because absolutely fucking not. Okay, y'all, so I actually pulled everything. I am missing one item, and I'm really annoyed because it's a tank top, and for some reason I couldn't find this item when I was trying to delist it. So that just leads me to believe that maybe it is, you know, lost. My sister, or my assistant, excuse me, she actually left to go and get me some coffee, because I completely forgot it. I know I told you I was about to be going to get some coffee, but I forgot to turn. So anyways, let me show y'all what sold. I don't know which platform it sold on, so just bear with me. This is a women's packed long sleeve top. Y'all know packed is like really good with like organic fabrics and stuff like that. This is a J. Jill Love Linen top. It's just a popover. I feel like I had this in a ship with me video and I didn't pull it. I don't know, but yeah, that one as well. This is the Lilly Pulitzer romper. Lilly Pulitzer is definitely declined for me. I think I still got 40 for this one, so I probably need to price my Lilly Pulitzer closer to $40. This is actually a bundle. She might be watching this. I'm so sorry that these are not all together, but they're gonna look nice when they're packaged. This is that loft. I don't know if y'all remember, but I had a you know, a shitty day at the bins, and I found a whole bunch of loft tops, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bundle them together, and I priced it at $45. One of them was new with tags, and they're all the same size. They all kind of got like a good vibe to them. I think I left a few behind just because they weren't looking like the best. They didn't have this vibe, so I left those. But she got that, and then she also got this 𝕃𝕀 top. I also hauled this for y'all as well. So she got both of those in a nice little bundle, so thank you so much. This one is a Sophia top. I literally just hauled this one as well. I went a little bit lower than I would have liked, but I just would feel silly countering for $2 more, so I just let it go for 18. So that was a quick flip though, so that's a bonus. This is actually Trevero. This is a men's 100% cashmere. This person actually messaged me and was like, hey, is this from shoulder to hem, or like from like, you know, the whatchamacallit thing?
Oh my God, here boss. Here boss. Just here to serve. Shut up.
Thank you so much. Was the line busy?
No, it was busy.
Oh, cool. Damn.
Well, because you know the roads, anybody's trying to be out there.
Oh, they scared. Yeah. But yeah, so this is a Trevero cashmere top. He asked a question, and I think he just was waiting for me to send him an offer. I sent bulk offers, and then he accepted it. So that was a good sale. I feel like I told y'all before, cashmere just isn't flipping for as much as it used to. So I'm happy to let it go for a little bit lower. This is Under Armour. These are some men's like tights leggings. I literally just sold a pair yesterday. I think y'all saw it in the ship with me. So yeah, good thing to pick up. It's definitely a little niche item that I grabbed from that brand, and it sells pretty well. This is 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂. This is the size medium. These are just like some cute little wide leg, super flare pants, and I love this brand. I think that this is definitely, I wouldn't call it a bolo brand because I do have pieces that sit. I have noticed that their bottoms perform the best. So if you find 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 bottoms, especially if they're like a flare or something, definitely pick them up. So this is the mango maxi dress. I remember telling y'all that I didn't know that this brand go for as much as it did. This person also countered a little bit lower than what my lowest was, and I also feel very silly to counter $3 more on anything. I feel like if my lowest is at, like, let's say $20 and they counter at 18, I will most likely accept that, versus if they countered at 15, then that's when I'm going to counter back to 20. So yeah, it's very silly to counter for $2 to $3 more. It just doesn't make any sense logically, unless you are just like, you know, dead set on getting that extra $2. This is a cool skirt. This was a larger size, so I think this is why this one performed and it sold as quickly as it did, especially in wintertime. So yeah, those were all of my sales from yesterday. I do have an item that I need to find so I can bundle it together. Y'all also saw this in the ship with me video, so I need to go ahead and get that shipped out. Wait, I'm missing something. Okay, so this is actually, well, we'll do this one first. This is a J. Crew Teddy. These are just a pair of work trousers. I've had these for a very long time. I don't think I checked the sell-through rate, and I definitely didn't check to see if a 0 tall was worth picking up. But this one finally sold for $25. She's actually been messaging me this morning to get it shipped out soon. She wanted expedited. And it's very weird to purchase an item and then hit up the seller a day after you purchase to say, hey, could you ship this soon, instead of asking me before you purchase, like, hey, when can you ship this? But, you know. And then the last thing is this 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 pair of pants. Now, I actually just sold the New York ones I found, and I'm so happy that I came across this brand. This is definitely a bolo, so if you were like walking around your house, come back so you can see this tag. It is 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂. They sell pajamas and stuff. I sold both pairs for $38. The other one sold for $38. I actually had this one priced at $30 initially. And once I saw that the other one sold for my full asking price of $38, I was like, oh, let me bump it up. So the New York ones performed, you know, better. They sold within like a day of me listing it. The Texas ones took at least like a week and a half, I want to say. But I feel like if you find them, definitely pick it up. I think I've just been lucky enough to find ones that are like, you know, state specific versus just like a cute little floral style. So maybe it's something with the states specifically that perform better. But yeah, that is it for, you know, the sale. So I'm going to get these packaged up, and then I'm actually about to start working on size large tops, because I know I showed y'all in like last week, I had cleared out extra smalls and mediums. So now I'm about to work on the largest, and it is currently 9/11. I was pushing for, you know, like large and extra large, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through extra large as well, because it's gonna be at least about 4 boxes of larges.
The apartment dirty. You don't got no business plan.
Yeah.
You didn't even clean. Like, come on. Did you look in the area? How much money? Like, no. So you want a pothead? Then be with the pothead, because she really will allow you to be less than.
I'm sorry. This made me think. You remember that thing? It was in Louisiana. The governor. No, you don't know.
Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
All right, so I just want to give some very quick context. Someone came to my sister regarding like a business plan, and she is not really a person that you can just say like, oh, I want to do this. Like, she is a person that will give you quite literally like a whole laundry list of things that you need to get done And then she would also have everything subset on how you can get that. Like, she is very particular. I thought I was like super detail oriented. When it comes to a plan, she is just the perfect person. And that's why she is so successful in what she is, you know, done in her life. But anyways, I just wanted to say that because we were discussing someone that came to her with something, and the guy's head was literally just in the clouds, and she really had to bring him back down to planet Earth and say, hey, look, you got a lot more shit that you need to get done. So yeah.
So it is currently 12:37, and I actually just got done with the large tote of tops. So I'm actually about to just head to Target. I think I'm probably gonna drop the packages off first. I did forget to show y'all another item that sold, so I'll pop it on the screen. It was actually this Banana Republic sweater. That one took a while to sell. I know I told y'all that when it comes to Banana Republic, I have to be real specific. That one was merino wool, and it was still being sold on their website as well. So I was able to, you know, get a good amount. But I typically try to keep my Banana Republic items for $20 to $25. Just made it back. Also went and got me some Chipotle. My battery's about to die, so I need to charge it, and I need to put away the groceries. I completely forgot. Somebody actually left this on like a random aisle. You can tell that they like kind of ditched it, and I'm like, oh, this looks like something that me and my son would love, so I grabbed this. I have to open up my window even though it's like freezing outside, because my apartment has like an odor. It just feels like trapped air, so I gotta let that out. So I bought these little milk things off of Amazon. This is actually for my creamer. I do need to make a signage for this one. This is my milk, and yeah. No wonder why they tell you to like shake it before you use it. This literally looks so disgusting when it's not shaken up. Like, it's that clear at the top, and then like yellow, and then white. These are just some TV dinners. This is a snack for my son. I typically like to give him a good little snacky snack. Well, I guess technically it would be lunch. And I don't eat like pork or beef, so I got turkey bacon. So yeah. And then I wanted to try this because this creamer is actually sweet cream mixed with cinnamon coffee cake, I want to say, and I think that would pair really nicely with this. So I got this one, and my coffee bowl, which is an avocado, is empty, so I'm gonna use that for a little bit. And then I got these for the soup, because I'm sure we're gonna be eating a lot of soup. I got this acne cleanser for my skin. They didn't have the Naturium one that I always get, and honestly I feel like my skin is addicted to the Naturium one, so I'm kind of nervous because I used to use this one and I felt like I used to see like progress. but the Naturium one just works wonders on my skin. And I got BioTrue. I wear contacts. I got them in right now, so I like to use this specific brand. I've been using that one for like a decade. And then Sensodyne, I've been also using this for a decade. I remember having a tooth that used to hurt so bad, and I started to use Sensodyne, and it works wonders. So it's for sensitive teeth. I've been eating the pink one. The pink one is really good, but this one I feel like is my favorite. Yeah, this one is the best. This one was tucked into the back, and I'm like, no, you coming with me. I guess I'll update y'all on my like diet or whatever. I am no longer placing myself in that mindset of like stressed out about dieting. I have made, well, I guess technically not, because I just got some chips and cookies. I'm just about to rock it out, you know. I feel like I literally every single year weight loss, lose 30 pounds, weight loss every single year. The last time I actually lost weight was back in 2015 when I dropped like 30 pounds, and that was the last time I ever lost weight. And yeah, I think as long as my kitchen is right next to my bed, it's gonna always be too hard. But I'm over it. I'm not putting myself in no mental jail. And when it's time for me to date, if he don't like him fat, then he ain't the man for me. So that's pretty much where I'm at. And I also get it, like health wise, I probably should drop it because my metabolism is terrible now. But we're all gonna die, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to stress myself out. I got a gut. Honestly, if I really can just get surgery and get my titties lifted and maybe like a tummy tuck. But I'm just over it. Like, I'll be completely honest with y'all. I'm so over it. I'm just exhausted from that. And I feel like since I've been so stressed out like these past 6 weeks-ish, I'm sure I'm just storing more fat. So I'm not even stressing about it no more. It is what it is. If I lose it, I lose it. But if I don't, I don't. But I am about to eat. And then I think I'm gonna take just a little bit of a break. And then I'm gonna pick back up at 3 o'clock. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start steaming and photographing and doing all that part.